Update 49 in Season 0 of the Elder Scrolls Online is bringing some massive quality of life changes. And when this update launches on March the 9th, you can skip the Crown Store and head straight to your local stable master to find a variety of new mounts in the game for gold. This was talked about, of course, in the public test server patch notes for Update 49. Today, the devs gave us a bit more of kind of some information about what these mounts will be and kind of where you can find them. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. First of all, we have the Shadowghost Guar. This is a sleek nocturnal Guar that is perfect for blending into the ash clouds of Red Mountain. It can be purchased from the stables in Stonefalls, Shadowfen, and Murkmire. And each one of these mounts, they kind of give you a little backstory or tip about. It says, keep an eye out for a lively one named Pumice. This is a nice looking Guar if you're a fan of them. I really did like the design they went with here. The Snow Bear is a tanky, battle-hardened beast that loves a good fight and doesn't mind the cold. It can be found at the stables in Wrothgar and the Reach. And it says you might find a steed as legendary as the king's famous bear, Cold Wind. The Senche-Cougar is a nimble, sure-footed, and domesticated by the Khajiit for mountain trekking. It can be purchased or found at the stables of Reaper's March. And it is a fine specimen named Tony, recently arrived in Rockell. The River Ram is stubborn, and the ram literally chooses their riders by trying to buck them off. It can be found at Eastmarch, the Rift, and Stormhaven. And it says check the stables for Skyram. His previous owner gave him up after one too many dismounts. The Hammerfell Camel is as tough as nails, mean in a fight, and yes, it actually spits on people. And of course, if you have any of the other camel mounts in the game that we've had previously, that is pretty entertaining to see that camel actually spit on somebody. So that's a funny thing that they have added in with the camel mounts. You can find this in the Alik'r Desert and Hughes Bane. There is particularly a ill-tempered camel named Bum Biter that will be available for purchase there in Hughes Bane or the Alik'r Desert. Spotted Senche will be available as well in northern and southern Elsweyr. He's not a pet, he's a professional. This formerly royal messenger wants to see the world. And it says he'll carry you, but only for the right price. The Frostborn Mangler is striped, magically shaped, and very aggressive. You're supposed to sleep with the saddle for a few days so it learns your scent. You can find this in Coldharbour, the Deadlands, and Fargrave. It says a hungry critter named Rumble Tummy. So they've given all of these mounts kind of a backstory for the area they're from. And I think that was a pretty, unique idea to do with each one of these mounts that you can purchase for gold. And now when it comes to kind of the crown jewel of Update 49, it is the Ebon Dwarven Horse. Now, this is the one that they're not going to tell the location. A lot of people did find the area that it was in Update 49's public test server. I'm not going to spoil that for anyone in case you want to find it on your own. But it just says, keep your eyes peeled. This one is going to be rare. So they're not going to give us the location. We're going to actually have to go out and find what stable the Ebon Dwarven Horse is located at. Update 49 is making the roads of Tamriel a lot more interesting. So if you're looking for a spitting camel or an Ebon Dwarven Horse that's going to be a mechanical masterpiece, kind of the way they have worded it, considering it is the crown jewel of Update 49. I think this update's going to be great for players that don't want to necessarily spin crowns, but still have some really interesting looking mounts. Leave me a comment with your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.